Hello and welcome to our Credit Care YouTube channel. My name is Ian and I'm happy you've joined us today. Our mission is to help Canadians reach their credit goals. By sharing good credit information, we want you to know fixing your credit is within reach. Struggling with your credit can make you feel frustrated, helpless, anxious, or angry if you don't know what to do or have tried without results in the past. This often ends up with either ignoring your credit or just giving up. The good news is, no matter what your current credit situation, it can be fixed and you can have good credit. Through our videos, information, and creditcare.ca program, we will provide you with information, strategies, and ideas to help you form a plan for your credit success. Every trip starts with the first step. Congratulations as you are underway. Let's go. The topic of today's post is checking your credit frequently. We are going to talk about why this is a good idea and how it can help you protect your credit and identify any errors that may appear early and be proactive in correcting them. We will highlight some of the risks you are taking with your credit if you do not, the surprise of finding out when you apply for credit, and the potential damage this can cause to your credit score. You can also be left unaware of any potential fraudulent activity on your accounts. So let's get started. There are many practices you should employ to protect your credit score. We just finished a 6-part video series on the 5 credit factors that make up your credit score. Like all things related to your credit, there are many things you need to be aware of. Checking your credit on a regular basis is one of these. Pulling your credit report on a regular basis and checking for errors is an important part of protecting your credit. Be diligent and make sure you check the report thoroughly, from the months a trade line is reporting to the credit inquiries you have made. It is your credit, it's up to you to protect it. What kind of errors can there be? Errors can be minor, such as your employment information being incorrect, and have no impact on your credit score, while others can be far more significant and dramatically affect your credit score. This can include things like late payments, accounts being closed incorrectly, collections that should not be there, or fraudulent activity. These types of errors can seriously lower credit scoring. Many people believe that the credit bureau should automatically be accurate, but the reality is people enter the information, so it is prone to human error. Most of the errors that get onto a person's credit report are not the fault of the credit bureaus. It is inaccurate information from a creditor providing the information. Even though this is accidental, it is your score that is affected, so you have to be your strongest credit champion. Although I do not have data specific to Canada, a very recent Consumer Reports survey in the US of 6,000 people found that 34% of the credit reports contained at least one error. Far more concerning was 11% of these individuals said the error was related to account information, being something that could lower their credit score. I am quoting from the survey. Big or small mistakes can certainly be on people's credit reports, and folks should have them corrected. It can impact your financial life, said Saeed Ijaz, the Consumer Reports policy analyst who headed up this project. Quote, incorrect information in a person's credit file can damage their credit score, and a low credit score or a bad credit history can keep people from affordable credit, end quote. The credit reporting industry challenges these results, but from my experience, having reviewed thousands of credit reports, there are certainly errors and not necessarily the fault of the credit reporting companies. I recently reviewed a credit report where a loan was shown as being written off. However, this was a loan through one of the major Canadian banks for $107. It is obvious that no bank set up a loan for the individual for $107. As this person had limited credit history, their credit without doubt was being seriously affected by this error. The reality is, I see these types of errors frequently, which is why we advocate you to view your credit a minimum of 2 times per year, and preferably quarterly, or when you have inquired, added, or closed a credit line. A blemish on your credit file due to a mistake can make it harder to qualify for a loan and may result in being charged a higher interest rate. If you do not check your credit on a regular basis, you run the risk of being like a lot of consumers and finding out about an error only when they apply for new credit. It can be very inconvenient, embarrassing, and frustrating if you get declined for credit when you're expecting to be approved and it turns out an error has created the approval issue. Now, before you can get the loan, vehicle, or mortgage, you may have to clear up the error. This can take time and can add a significant amount of stress, and even has the potential of preventing you from making the deal you had intended. Depending how long this error has been on your credit report, there is the potential that significant credit damage has been done. The key takeaway from today should be, number 1, check your credit regularly, and should you find an error, you will be thankful you did it early, while the information you need to correct it will be readily available. Number 2, you should be checking your credit a minimum of 2 times per year. Number 3, it is a good idea to check your credit when you open or close the trade line and make sure it is reporting correctly. Number 4, be thorough when you check your credit, as this is a great way to detect fraudulent activity. We will be doing a video in the near future about what to do when you find an issue on your credit report. Building or rebuilding your credit requires an understanding of how credit works. We have a lot of free information on our website that is there to help you understand how credit works. For those looking to build or rebuild their credit, creditcare.ca may be the perfect way to improve your credit and reach your credit goals. You don't have to be a Credit Care member to ask questions. Our goal is to help Canadians understand credit. Contact us and share your situation. We can help, and we will give you great credit advice. If you have any questions about today's video, or there's a topic you'd like us to cover, let us know by leaving a comment in this video, emailing us at help@creditcare.ca, or visit our website. If you found today's video helpful, we would really appreciate it if you would click the like button. If you would like to receive more credit information, click subscribe and the notification bell. Please share this video if you have a friend who could benefit from the information. Thank you. See you at our next video.